Hey. I just wanted to share a thought with you guys. I was having a conversation with my brother, and one of the things I was sharing with him was, how how much I need God, and if I'm not spending enough time with Him, if I'm not in His Word, if I'm not spending time or praying, that I begin to you begin to see me. And also I was sharing with him, the reason I'm sharing this with you, because there's so much liberty in transparency. You know, um, there's so much liberty in transparency. Sometimes as men of God, as pastors, as Christians, we try to put out a false image, but with that false image, it comes a lot of pressure, and it's a lot of work trying to keep up that false image. But just being transparent, more people will actually be blessed. More people be blessed by you if you're just transparent and you're not pretending to be something that you're actually not, and you're not pretending to be somewhere that you're not. We all fall short of the glory of God. You know, we all do. But when you pretend to have it all together and that you never mess up in any capacity, then you begin to set false standards for those underneath you, and those that are following you, and those that are coming after you, and those that are listening to you. And so I believe when you're transparent, that it not only does it make you more effective, but it allows people to trust you. It allows people to trust what you say. And not only that, you know, you need to be touchable. Jesus, one of the things that he did was he washed the feet of the disciples. That expresses humility. Many times we think because we're in ministry and we're leading the flock that we're greater, but he said, that's not so. He said that the greatest would be the least among you. And so, we have to change our perspective. But I just wanted to share that thought. I'm not trying to preach anything, but yeah, transparency. There's so much liberty in that. So let's stop putting all these false images, wanting to appear that we're somewhere that we're not, or we're somebody that we're not. But let's just be who we are in God, you know, and let's love one another. And if we see any flaws in one another, then we're to pray for those. We're to pray for that individual, not to gossip, not to slander, but to pray. And we're to love like God, unconditional. Amen.